Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired heart on fire upper body and core Pilates workout. I have some 5-pound dumbbells that I will be using to make things a little bit more challenging and for some arm work. When we're ready, we'll go ahead and get started in a seated position. We'll take one of those weights in our hands if you have them. More than welcome to take no weight at all. We'll find that length in our spine. So really reach up tall to the crown of the head, pull the rib cage in so it's not flaring forward. As we exhale, we'll round our spine, lean back. Let's lift those arms up one time, bend the elbows, draw up and forward, use your core. Exhale, round, lean back. Keep those elbows tight to each other as we lift up. We lower, we scoop, and elongate the spine. Finding that nice spinal movement so the spine gets nice and warm. We hold that static C-curve with our spine on the way down, feeling control through your abdominals, as well as that little shoulder press at the top. Beautiful. Here's 3. And lengthen, round and tuck. Push for 2. One more time, we hold it down. After that lift, we'll extend those arms forward, bend, pull them in. Like a little bicep curl, you're holding both ends of that weight. If this becomes a little bit too much in your lower back or your hip flexors, hold an extended spine instead, keeping those elbows at shoulder height. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that bend, lift all the way up, lengthen through your legs. We'll take a weight in each hand. Take those weights to heart center. We round our spine, roll ourselves all the way down. Lift the arms high to the ceiling. So we bend our knees, pull them in. Starting with the chest press, we bend our elbows wide and lift them up. Lower and lift. If you want a little bit more, hold your knees at tabletop. So those knees are stacked right over your hips, shins parallel to the floor. Last option is to add extension through one of the legs. Reach one leg forward as elbows bend, lift it up. Through center, find tabletop. Making sure that you're really controlled through the rib cage and your core. No arching of that low back. Here's 8. 7. It's an inhale as we lengthen and bend. Exhale to lift and reset. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those palms to face each other. We find skull crushers. Bend just your elbows, those weights right in the face, and lift them up. You can hold in your tabletop, or you can add a single or double leg hinge. Starting with single, maybe your right toes tap the floor as you tap your elbows back. Lift the arms, bring it back to table. Bend, tap, and lift. If this feels good, you can add on. Instead of tapping single leg, you would tap both. Keep those thighs zipped up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Does not actually have to touch the floor, especially if you feel like you have to arch into your lower back in order to get that much range of motion. We just reach those thighs away from us a little bit and lift it back up. Here's 4. Find your breath. Inhale, 3. Exhale, center. Here's 2. And 1. Beautiful. Take those feet flat to the floor. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, we roll up. Take those arms all the way up over the shoulders. Find that length in your spine. Bend the elbows one time. Round through your spine. Roll it down. Find a wide chest press at the bottom. Scoop and lift from your core. Roll up. Arms up. Bend. Extend. Round and roll down. Now we're combining that movement through our spine. That C-curve to scoop and lift. Length at the top. Don't let those ribs flare. If those weights get a little heavy overhead, You can always bring them closer to your chest on that lift up, and then maybe one at a time, press them up. Otherwise, we're down. Let's take 4 more. Scoop and lift, find your core. Elbows go wide across the upper back. Here's 3. And lower. 2. And around, resist your way down to the mat. Next one, we hold lifted at the top. Take those weights down. Slide your feet out from underneath you. Let's take tabletop. Shoulders over wrist, couple rounds of your cow-cat. Inhale, lower the belly, pull the heart forward, stretch your shoulders back to the hips. Exhale, lift from that low belly up and in, create that round back shape. 2 more, inhale, we lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back, find your down dog. Aim to melt your chest towards the thighs, bending slightly at the knees if you need. Think more about creating length in the upper body, upper back. Maybe those legs lengthen if you have the hamstring flexibility. We'll tap our right hand to the left ankle. Take the hand back, roll forward to plank. Lift your hips up, tap left hand to right ankle, and plank. Try to think about going really slow as you come back to plank. Think about creating length from the crown of the head forward, length of your heels back. Thighs are active. Check in that tailbone is tucked underneath you in your plank so that the booty isn't sticking up towards the ceiling. We want to activate the core each time through center. Let's take 2 more each side. Here's 4. Find that stability through your shoulder as we pike and tap. 3, 2, and 1. Find plank. Drop your knees down. Sit your hips to your heels. Let's grab back onto those weights, working a little bit of our back side body. We'll be in a hinge. Those hips will be back towards your heels. Activate your glutes to hold that shape and pull the belly button up and in. Weights start down to the floor. We row those arms in, extend the triceps back, bend, and lower the row. Lift, squeeze that upper back, hold those wings of your upper back in place. In that extension, don't throw the weights. Depending on your weight that you have, if it gets a little bit heavy, you can always find single arm, take 1 arm at a time. Or if you have lighter weights, you can always increase your repetitions. Here's 6. Notice in that tricep extension, try to keep the core really active so that rib cage and belly button are lifting away from your mat. We're not changing the shape of our spine as we move through. Next one, we add a shoulder press. From that extension, we lift all the way up. Take those arms up and overhead. Bend and sit those hips back. From hinge through your hips, you take it back, control in that kick back. What you want to avoid is think less about leading from the chin. So this is an example of core posture. You want to create a little bit more length, still plugging those shoulder blades down and in, pull the ribs in, then lift up. Find that tuck through your tail, long line from knees to hips to arms. You reach and lengthen. A lot of times I see in class, people kind of dipping their head down. Aim to keep your gaze towards the top of your mat. That'll keep your neck in line with your spine. 4, and reach. 3, 2, and 1. Sit the hips all the way down to your heels. Take those weights down. We take our hands on the mat, step those knees back a little bit so we're in a low plank position. That same sensation of tucking the tailbone underneath like you're pulling hips towards the ribs. Elbows will be bent wide as we bend low into a push-up and lift up. Send your hips back to your heels and roll forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Tap and back. Each time we find that connection to our core in a low plank position. Don't let the tail lift back behind you. Find that space right where your shoulders and underarms meet. That's the muscle that you use to push your way back up. Here's 6, 5. Working that heart on fire, core on fire. We activate that whole front and back upper body. Here's 3, 2. Next one, can we hold about halfway down in that push-up and little pulses up and up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the way up. Send those hips all the way back to your heels. Find a child's pose. Let's roll forward for a stretch. Come all the way down to your belly. We'll take the right arm out to a T, right ear to the mat. Left hand is under that shoulder as we roll to our right side. Maybe bend your left knee, take the toes behind you. Aim to find a little twist and stretch across your chest. If you'd like more length, left arm can reach forward in front of your mat. We'll gently roll back through center and switch sides. Left arm lengthens, right hand down. We twist to our left side. Relax the head on the mat. Maybe lengthen your right arm forward. Slowly unwind through center. Press both hands into your mat to lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Lovely job today working our upper body and core. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.